the only one dancing. Whoa, it's Monday night and welcome. You are here at Diggin' Life with myself, the ambient girl Diggs, Nancy. And if you notice, I got some amazing people joining me tonight. We've got Hollywood Joe
Hey,
and Diggin'
everybody.
with Squeak over here. Look at this. I can't even get this right. I can do that part, right? That part. Diggin' with Squeak, Bill, and Diggin' with Squeak, everybody. We are here to entertain you for the next hour, hopefully.
Entertain.
Entertain and confuse.
Entertain you. Don't get me start singing that song, people, because it's hot here. I've got my fans blowing, so if you can hear that, I apologize in advance. We are back again on another Monday night, and we are going to be doing another episode of What Could It Be? But let's see. How's everybody doing? Guys? Girl?
Talking to us?
No, I'm talking to the person next to you, that fourth person.
I'm still alive. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
You've got the famous Hollywood Joe. He's here. And I know everybody's happy to see that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got the amazing Squeak. She's like staring. All we see is her eyes. She's like
So
leaning into the camera, and this is all you can see.
why don't
It's
you just
Squeak.
open your mouth and put the camera in your mouth? Let's see.
She's trying to read chat.
It's kind of like,
Yeah, Squeak. Ah.
there we go. I can see her now. I'm sitting here trying to see if I can make the names a little bit smaller. There we go. How's that? So it's not like covering Squeak's face. She had it going right across her whole face. All right, guys. So who do we have here tonight? Who should we say hi to? Squeak, you want to help us or you want to help Joe? Let's see if he remembers.
Yeah. Just let her take it away. Go ahead, Squeakster.
Take it away, Squeak.
First, we have Adventures in Michigan with Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Next, we have Alan Hendricks.
My lucky charm. Alan.
And then the one and only ambient girl, Diggs.
Who the hell is that?
Somebody we fed and she followed us home or something.
I did. I will.
Puppy dog.
That's all. Give me ice cream. I'll be happy.
Brooklyn Treasure Hunters.
Anthony.
What's up, dude?
DF Digger.
Dennis?
Dennis.
Digging with Deej.
Peach.
Siege.
Us.
Us.
No way. Who's us? Is that a new channel? Us? Is it Digging with Us? Squeak is in the house.
And then we have Easy Digging.
What's up, Ezra?
Ezra.
Ezra.
FOX Detectorist.
Big John.
That's John.
Hollywood Joe.
We don't know
Who's
him.
that?
Who's that bum?
Joe.
Javier Garcia.
The name you love to say. Javier, hello.
Earl Digger.
Everybody likes to say that name.
Hey,
Tim.
it's Tim. Tim was one of the first ones here.
I haven't seen Tim in a while.
I know.
Audra.
Audra. Jersey History Hunter. Audra is in the house.
Jimmy.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
What was that? Jimmy?
She's trying to figure out how to say the last
She's,
name.
she's
What's
I
up?
know.
Put some bass in your voice. Let's see
Jimmy
the deep
Cloak.
voice. Let's see the deep voice, Squeak. Come on, give it to me.
Madison, Maine.
That's not a Squeak.
Richie.
Mark.
The Berg Hunter is
Mark
here. And Mark Thomas, Markage. I didn't see any jokes, Mark. I was really disappointed today.
No, don't get him going.
North Jersey Detector.
Jason.
Jason.
Phil Bortner.
What's up,
Hi,
Phil?
Phil. There should be another Boyton lurking around.
Scott McClory.
Hey, Scott.
Scooter.
Scooter's in the house.
Scooter.
Moose Metal Detecting Channel.
What's up, Bernie?
Hey.
Terry Holdsworth.
Terry.
What was that again? Nice and loud. You got it.
Kind of faded out.
Tom Kingery.
What's up, Tom?
She's got it. She's doing a great job. Come on, Joe, help her out.
And
should do
then
a good job.
Stan's lad just popped in.
What's up,
Hey,
Stan?
Stan. Hi, Clint. Good to see
And
you.
then Underground Buddha.
Bobby.
Bobby. I also see Fun with Dirt is here.
Don Williams is here.
And Shannon
Don.
Borner is here.
And
And
Don.
Don Williams. And don't forget, we know he's lurking, but he's always watching. Farmer Eugene.
I'll
Hi,
see him.
Eugene. Farmer Eugene.
I'll see him Sunday.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Absolutely lucky. That'll be like twice in a month, maybe.
Dennis Farley.
Hey, Dennis, is he back? I know he was here earlier. Did he come back? Hey,
Yeah.
Michael. Hey, Michael, there you are. I see you.
I had tacos for dinner.
Shannon.
Is that making Jason happy because you had tacos?
Well, first of all, he wanted to know who the guy at the bottom was, so I had to tell him who I was, and now I see tacos. So.
Oh, everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Hollywood Joe. He's very famous. His Hollywood schedule keeps him very active,
Oh,
but he
yeah.
has taken out some time to be with us this evening.
Between takes.
Yeah.
In between takes, that's right. Cut. This is actually, let's be honest, Bill, this is actually Hollywood Joe's stunt double that we got tonight.
I think so. I think so.
Good God, I hope there's not another one of me around.
Hey, Paul, American Woodland Relics just came in.
What's up, Paul?
So I know that you did get out detecting a little bit, Joe.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but I have been out a little bit. Thanks for your
Find
service.
anything?
Scott.
Anything?
Actually, you know what? It was just nice to get out. It's been over a month since I've been out, so I was just doing a park for clad and stuff just to get my head clear. So nothing crazy.
Yeah, I know that.
It was like $13 and change. That was good. It was a good day.
Hey, it all adds up.
Put a half a
I
gallon
know-
of gas in the car.
I know Bill and Squeak, we talked about doing like, see who got out before him, them or I. Obviously, you probably got out before me because I did not get out. My
I
car
got
is
out
still-
for an hour.
See, she's already beating me by an hour.
We went on a ring find, and unfortunately, it's one of the counselors out of camp lost a pretty special ring, and one of the kids picked it up and took it home. So we spent 2 hours looking for it out there. We didn't find it.
And then we got stormed on as we were leaving.
That's actually, oh, that's right. Terry is here too.
Hi, Terry.
Terry, she actually has some items that we're going to show you really soon. We'll be kicking off the show with a few of them in just a minute.
Hope somebody can figure mine out. I really do.
Yes, Joe submitted something, so
Figure it out.
I mean that's the fun part about it. We all come from different backgrounds, different areas, so some of these items might be familiar to some, and some of them might be something you've never seen before.
Other side of the boat. What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Hey, good to see you. It's been a long time. That's right. So I am hoping to get out this weekend. That is my goal.
Look out
Hopefully,
your backyard.
hopefully, hoping.
The reason why I haven't gone out in my backyard is because in my backyard right now is Mama Bear and her 3 babies.
It's okay.
I don't want to go there.
So her den is back there, not too far, and I
Nancy
just
wouldn't bear food.
yeah, I just don't want to take the. I know, I mean, but I went out this weekend not detecting. I went out driving, in my husband's show car. Wanted to take it for a ride, so I was like, yeah, I wanted to get out of the house, so I went out driving with him. Come back, we stopped for an ice cream in town, and what did I find out? What did I miss? My town did a historical metal detecting dig at it's at the oldest house in town. They posted it on Facebook, said for all you history people, if you're interested, da 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 da. And I missed it because I went out driving. Hey, Marty. So it was really cool. This property is a property that I would love to detect, because there's a little bit of history behind this area, that a little bit of illegal history. So now I broke into the car. I'm always breaking cars. So anyways, I did post a comment on it, and I did get a reply for somebody who lives down the street from this property. And she says that she recently bought a metal detector, and she has been metal detecting her yard, and she has found. She needed a couple of things, a lot of clay pipes too, which is really cool when she said that. So we've been talking back and forth, and it looks like hopefully near future, her and I are hooking up.
Awesome.
And she also does research. I believe she's reading the same book that I'm reading because she knows about the history of this little. It's like it's not really a mountain, but it is.
Future beliefs.
Hey,
And Brian, what's
We
up?
were out. We were out in the middle of the woods Sunday. I went out with Allison Cohen, and we bumped into a group of people with dogs. They scared the crap out of us. I thought there was a bear, but we talked for like 30 minutes, and the woman was actually the head of the Historical Society in Kent, Connecticut, and invited us out to an encampment they had just recently found.
that is neat.
So she's supposed to call us. Supposed to call us. We'll see what happens.
Well,
Really excited about that.
I hope she does call you because that's one of the things with this property. I know of the area up there also being a muster camp gathering where it's the stories are in the book about it, the practicing for the Revolutionary War, where they gathered, where they proceeded down. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hopefully historical societies will pay out for you.
She knew a lot about the property we were on. We found 2 cellar holes in there, actually, which we didn't even know existed. She told us where they were. So we'll have to go back and check that out.
That's cool.
It was a Girl Scout camp.
Nice.
That's the weird thing.
I'd love to get a Girl Scout
There
camp.
was 2 houses in there and a church in there.
Wow.
In the late, early 1800s. Had no clue.
That would be neat. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So who's up for a little bit of what could it be?
Other side of the boat, we have been during the summertime, buddy. We work so much. I mean, we pull 100+ hours a week and have so little time off. And here we've been dealing with a heat wave. I mean, we've been 106 index for about 3 weeks straight. So we don't really get out too much during the summer. We're going to try to do some fishing here soon, try to get out a little bit more. But summertime, we're kind of like vampires in the sun, man. We try to hide as much as we can.
Hi, Terry. Terry's now in the chat.
Hi, Terry.
That's all right. You know what, Terry? Sit back, enjoy the chat. This is, there's a few people here that are lurking. It's great. We, lurkers are our future friends. Just sit back when you're ready to talk. Jump on in. I do know there is a lurker right now, and if she is here, I'll say it. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
It was my mom's birthday yesterday. We were talking,
Happy
and she was
birthday,
saying,
Mom.
she was telling me how she lurks on my show.
That's cool.
So, hi, Mom, if you're watching.
Just make sure you don't say no bad words.
I taught her all the bad words. No, my mother does not swear. So I am allowed. My dad was a trucker, and but he didn't swear either. I don't know where my swearing came from.
Lurking because I'm eating.
That's all right. It's good to lurk. Sit back and chill and relax while we check out what could it be. So we're going to start the show off. I've got several people that sent some things in. I hope I grabbed everybody's. I'm sorry. I am asking you to please try to send it to my email address. I know some of you have sent it to me on Instagram. Some of you have sent me it on Messenger. And I'm so afraid that I'm losing. And some of you have text messaged me. So I was going really crazy trying to find them all. I hope I did. If not, I'll grab you next week. Let me know. So we're going to start off with Terry, who is in the chat tonight. She is new with us tonight here. And she was out digging with Deej and also Metal Pirate Girl. The first item that she has, it may be a handle to something, maybe a stove, maybe an old vehicle. I'm going to show you the 2 pictures. Have a look and see what you think and put it in the chat. So this is the first picture. She scaled it to a lighter, which is great item because we pretty much all know the lighter is just a few inches long.
That's a door handle.
You can definitely see that there. And then the other side, you can see the mechanisms of does look like a handle.
That is
But
definitely a handle.
see, I think it looks like a refrigerator handle to
No,
the
that's
but
like an old car. That's like a
That
model.
might
but
be the suicide door handle.
Yeah, possibly.
that that's the part there. I mean, the handle itself reminds me of the old fridges.
It's possible too.
Oh,
I mean,
Scott thinks it's a latch for a door handle to a wood burning stove. It's
the holes are
definitely, yeah.
countersunk, so they're very well machined, and so nobody gets scratched with the screws.
Oh, that's a good guess, Mark. Mark thinks it looks like a handle from a stagecoach.
It's possible.
It is possible.
It's definitely a
Looks
handle.
it
That we
looks
can
like a
tell.
handle from a screen door. I mean, you can definitely like see. I mean, it's held in by four screws.
Yeah, I think it's a car door.
You think that's an old car door, like a truck or
I
something?
do because of the
Old.
way the holes are machined. Look how they're countersunk. They didn't do that in stagecoaches. It's too old.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the countersunk. It looks like the old handle off the suicide door.
Yeah, it's possible. Definitely. I mean, I think it's definitely automobile for sure.
Guess what? Bobby solved it. It's the handle from the car that I broke.
That's what broke off the car.
No, Richie says it's definitely a car handle, and
Yeah.
he's digging a graveyard right now. He's been digging at a car parts graveyard, so that's a really cool piece. I do got a couple of more, so let's go to the next one. So this is here. She was, oops, I skipped right over the little saying. I love this piece. This piece is awesome. So Karen and I were detecting at Terry's with her. Here's another picture of Terry's whatchamahoozy. It is plastic. She found it while digging a metal target. We think it's from an old cartoon. It's so cool. I love this. It reminds me of Bender, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
Bender.
That's
I
early.
would say the same thing. It looks like Bender for sure, but I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, it looks. I mean, check it out. Once again, it's sized again to the lighter, so it's a small little plastic piece. Hi Roberto. The only thing I was wondering, hi Karen. The only thing I was wondering about it was there any writing on the bottom? Because usually, like with the toys, the action toys, when you tip the bottom, it might say Mattel, it might say McDonald's Fun Toy, but I know it looks just like Bender
Does look like Bender.
from Mr. Roboto. Don't I'll start singing that.
Freddie
Bender without oil.
It's Freddie Kilowatt. That's awesome. That's a good name.
It looks like it's from the movie Robots to me, says Ezra.
Yeah,
That's a good guess.
that's what I thought when I saw it.
Hi, Shelly.
Shelly.
Hi, Shirley.
Hey, Shelley.
Sticks, I know. There's always music. One of the things about our stream, we talk about music and we talk about food. They go together just so well. No, you know what, Ezra? I think you might be right. It could be from the movie Robots. Terry is asking who is Bender. Squeak, you want to explain who Bender is? She's like, I don't know.
Futurama, Adult Swim.
It's a cartoon. It's called Futurama. It was really popular. In the early '90s? Did it kick off in really popular in the early
The
'90s?
alcoholic badmouth robot.
It is. Yeah, he's got a robot with an attitude.
I actually had a shirt with him that said "Kiss my shiny metal."
Bender.
Bender is great. Futurama was a great cartoon. It was really more for adults. Even though it was a children's cartoon, the humor in it is definitely an adult humor. So, but the face, I mean, just the top part makes it look a little different. So I would check out Terry. The best thing to do is look up any old plastic toys for Futurama, and then also look up the robot movie plastic toys, and see what you can come up with.
Did
It's
Terry
such
say
a
if
cool
it had a
piece.
stamp on the bottom of it?
I don't know if there's not anything on the bottom, so it's really cool. It's a cool piece. I like that. So this piece here really intrigues me. These are iron. Terry found about 6 or 8 of them. Okay, but it is iron. And once again, there's size to the lighter, so you get an idea. These are really cool. I
Hmm.
can't. I tried the life of me to try to figure out what these were for something of like that size.
Logging chain connectors.
Oh, there was no writing at the end of the robot chain. Good to know.
Yeah, I have no idea what the heck that is.
Yeah, these I don't know. I mean, obviously they're all connected. It's a pretty interesting piece. I was trying to think of if they were bigger. I was thinking like a stove part, but they're small, and they obviously. I don't know. Does anybody have any idea what that might be? It's
I,
definitely
I can
something
have
from.
guess. I have no idea.
Jimmy says, "Wow, finding a lot of lighters."
The only thing I could think of would be logging chain connectors.
And of course, Shannon knows what it is. It's an iron waffle. It does. It looks like little mini waffles. Pretzels.
Future Bleep said decorative covers for bench ends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna suggest that too. Now Terry lives on a farm from 1810. Oh my gosh, what a great place to have.
Let's
Roberto
all
just
go
said,
hang out with Terry.
mm-hmm. Roberto just said some electrolysis might be a good idea to put these in. Are they decorative? It's hard to see because of the rust that's on them. So maybe with a little bit of electrolysis, we'll be able to see if there's.
What's up, Melly Man?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Yep, everyone just said party at Terry's house. Terry, everyone's going to come to your house and detect your 1810 farm.
KK said no clue. Spin.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting piece. I'd like to see what those look like after electrolysis. It looks like the ends of those things that made Rosettas and
I bet
hot
you they're not
oil.
that thick. I mean, that's all the rust that's built up on. I bet you they're pretty tiny after you do electrolysis on them.
No.
Yeah, definitely. Not yet, Mike. You're perfect timing, Mike. Mallyman 24. It's about 6 inches long and has an L on one side of it, an R on the other. So maybe for left and right. Not sure any ideas.
Her shoes.
So here's I'm gonna go through the pictures and then come back. So here's the length of it. There's the little hook with the L and an R on the other end.
A crowbar.
A crowbar for midgets. Midget, I mean a little minions. It's really cool. The first thing I thought of was crochet hook.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a thing you lace the shoes up with, or like what the hell women used to wear. They tighten up the damn things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the old little hooky things.
Yeah.
I thought that too, but why would one be marked L and R? Left foot, right foot? Would they actually be button hooks?
Yeah, but it's L&R on each end, isn't it? Or there's a left one and a right one.
Right, true. So we've got some really good guesses here, Mike. A shoelace hook, a leather working pull tool. It has holes in it, he says. A button hook, turnbuckle. Bobby says to hold shoes. So there actually is holes in it.
Where?
So, okay. So that where the hook is, that must be a hole there.
Ah, okay. All right.
Okay. That is a hole. Gotcha. Now I see that.
I mean, it could be linkage. I mean, shoot, that's pretty odd. But
Jimmy just said for leather work. That's the second person that's mentioned leather work, a leather working pull tool.
It's possible.
And Mark Thomas, Mally Man is going to send that to you, and I want to see you use that.
Brain scratching.
It's actually pretty shiny too. What the hell is it made out of?
Wish me luck metal detecting. What's happening?
Well, that's the thing. It looks like it's copper, but then the middle, he just said, is iron. So that middle piece is iron.
There may have been a handle in the center.
Looks like it had a handle or something on it.
Yeah, it might have been wood.
So, you know what? Yes, there is an L and an R at both ends. Mark. It's brass. Terry just said she thinks it's for leather work. That's really cool.
It is cool.
Hopefully, we'll find out what it is. Somebody find out, let us know. All right, so Dee, she dug this at a subscriber's 1810 home. She thinks it's modern junk, maybe a lid, but she can't read what it is. Does it look familiar to anyone? So I'm going to show you the pictures. Once again, size to a lighter to get an idea of the, and that's the top. The top looks like it says
Tear.
tear
T-A-R.
down
Tear down.
with an arrow pointing, right? Does that say tear down?
Tear
Yeah.
down.
I would agree.
So that's that there. I mean, the only thing I thought of when I saw this, I thought of an old cigar, the old tins, little metal cigar tubes that used to have like a single cigar in. But I have no idea. A paint can opener. Oh, well, for Mike's thing.
And Mike said a nipper's top. I'd have to agree.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. And more lighters found, says Jimmy. It is. I mean, yes, it's the same lighter, guys. Yeah, I guess you could see that. It's pretty interesting though how it says tear down with the arrows. I guess you must have to like pull it back and down to open the side. And Mark said he has found a couple of these. But the lighters? Mark, do you know what it's from when you found them?
He threw it away.
Oil bottle top. Thank you, Audra. She's very entertained. Champagne topper. Someone's got good taste if it's I don't know, it's kind of cool. Hey Nick, good to see you. Clint
So-
thinks it could be an old bottle top. An oil, I'm sorry, oil bottle. I need my eyes checked. And
Yeah.
Tim agrees. Tim agrees. He thinks it also might be an oil bottle top.
Yeah, I've seen those on bottles.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing it, Deej. Ah, my thing's jumping over here. The next is from Shannon Bortner. It's brass, found near a peg built 1800s barn. Had a few say to her it was a drain plug. She doesn't think that's what it is. It's too ordinate and it has a rivet. Hey, Rob.
You.
Yes, these are all metal detecting finds that people in our chat have found, but they're not quite sure what it is. So they send it to us. We show it here live and we all try to guess. Everyone that sends a picture in, if they include their address, I mail them out some stickers. And then everybody in the chat for helping to guess, we have a giveaway at the end of the stream just for being here and putting your input in to see if you can help. So this is what Shannon found. This piece is really cool. I like this. So she sized it to a nickel. So I did the back picture first because I wanted you to see the rivet on there. And I'm going to show you a couple other photos that are more close up. You can really see the fancy and the detail on it.
That's definitely no
Frederick.
drink.
Hey, Frederick.
What's up, Frederick?
So here is the front. And Squeak is eating ice cream, I
And
think.
dropping it on the floor.
Where's mine?
Hey, Frederick. She doesn't share with us.
Frederick.
So this is the front of it, I'm assuming, because look at the rivets in the back. Check out the side view. Even the fancy detail is on the rivet, too. It's got all the design around it. So it almost looks like, I don't know if the top part unscrewed off. Anthony says it does look like an old drain stop.
We have found something similar to that, and I wish I knew where it was, but it was an
Oh,
old
welcome,
door
Rob.
handle. Door handle to a bathroom.
I can see it being a handle. To me, it does look like it's maybe a horse tack or a bridle. I don't know.
Mark, I
Leather
want, but
decoration.
there's chocolate on it.
It's brass. I mean, but if you look around the whole edges of this, it's all flower detail. How big is it? Sizing it to a nickel. So there you go, Dennis. Right there. I mean, it's
I say
Rob.
draw.
Rob said it could be
Say
a
draw.
gas flower. Gas
No,
flower?
I'd say a draw pull.
You think it's a draw pull? It
Mhm.
does look like it because I mean, it's got fancy on the second piece with a rivet
Yeah,
attached to.
way too ornate not to be something.
Yeah, Bobby's saying a draw pull. Dennis says it could be a brooch or a pin. If you look at it,
I don't
with
know,
the
man.
type of rivet that's in there. Audra says a gas valve turner.
Yeah, that's possible too. Like an old steam radiator.
I could,
Well, those
yeah,
are
you could.
pretty fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the rivet here, I mean, you wonder if that piece turns around. It's a really cool piece. I love that. I love anything that's got fancy on it. The floral patterns are always. Yeah, even Clint just said bath or basin overflow cover. Hey, Dutch boy, good to see you.
So
I
Dustin,
have them old steam radiators. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that now. I remember those. I used to have those in my house.
I mean, they were
That's all
pretty.
right.
They were pretty fancy. The old steam turners. They were pretty fancy.
Exactly. Absolutely. All right. So Audra sent the next one in. It's a who's a what it. A who's a what it. Now, I think she knows what this is. I think she's trying to stump us. I think this is one of those that she said, I said, you know, if you have something that you might know what it is, but we don't, it could be wrong. Audra, do you know what this is? Because this is a really cool piece. And I think you must know because your house is a museum. Yeah, it does, as you just said. Look, all right. All right. So this is the first picture. So as you can see, I mean, she's holding it in her hand, so you can see the length of it, get an idea of the length. Look at that end. I'm going to show you the picture. She says, I think so, but she's not sure. I'm telling you, looking at that, I see Madison, Maine. I see Richie's logo. Richie needs
UFO.
we need to send that to Richie, and he can use that type of thing for his logo. It is solid, she says. Yep, I was waiting to see that. A stamper, a wax stamper. Now but here's the thing. Is it WWC or is it MMC?
It doesn't look like it's raised enough to be a wax stamper. I mean, that's pretty
Well,
flat.
that's why I was going back to this picture here. That is pretty flat there. Someone is saying a valve stem. Bobby thinks it could be a valve stem.
That's all
Lisa
iron.
says a valve stem.
That's all iron. It's like 3 inches long. Ain't valves. That's not hollow.
The middle piece is one of those Dead Sea Scrolls. Oh, okay, Karen. You are right about that. If you look at that, it doesn't look as deep as a wax seal. It's really flat on the end. I was going to say.
Squeak figured out what it was. She said it's the original Washington Redskins football logo.
I never said that. I just said it looks like a football logo.
It does. I can see that now.
It's not iron.
It's not iron.
The tip isn't iron, but the rest of it, I think, is, no?
Oops.
I wonder if that could be an ink stamp instead of a wax stamp.
You had to put my face on there, Nancy? Are you kidding me?
I couldn't find your logo, okay?
Well, that's because it's not done yet. The
there
woman in
go.
the chat is supposed to finish it one of these days.
Scott just said the same thing.
Choke knob for a tractor.
Could be a stamp for an inkwell. Audra thinks it might be wood. Jason says, don't scare us with a picture. Clint says, could it be a car choke pull? Any car manufactures MMC?
What's up, PD Sandigger? What's up, buddy?
Hey, Freaky. Yeah, I don't know, Audra. You got some really good guesses. Yeah, even. Yep, I've got another choke knob. Dutch boy says choke knob for a tractor. Maybe it's WWC instead of MMC. Definitely see if you can clean it. I mean, if it's wood, be really careful. I love that. I absolutely love that. I would love to see that really cleaned up a nice bit. Yes, could be. Seal to impress on paper like a notary use. It's not deep enough, as everyone's noticed, and even Audra said it's really flat. So unless they were using ink, but I'd like to see the bottom if there's a hole in the bottom of it there. If you go back to that, the basin. That's pretty cool. Got some really good guesses there. All right, guys. So Hollywood Joe, this guy
I don't know
here.
what the hell that is.
Can't believe you put my face up there. Are you serious?
Send me your logo, okay?
It's not done yet. Complain to the lady who's making it.
You know what, dude? Everybody has missed this face, so I'm gonna plaster it everywhere, okay?
I haven't missed that face. I live with it.
Tom just says it's a tractor manufacturer. There we go. It could also be the Maine Central Railroad logo, says Edra. Hey, there we go. See, it's a famous guy, Hollywood Joe. All right, so I am going to go through a few of the pictures. Joe, tell us a little bit about this item that you found.
I don't know, man. It's like 4 inches long, 3 inches long. It's got a screw on the end. I have no idea. I think it's
where did you find it?
Possibly next to a cellar hole. I have no clue.
It's really interesting when you go from the first picture.
That almost looks like measurement marks.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yep. And then you look at the one side of it, so you get to actually see the screw rivet if it's solid. It looks like it's bolted in there.
That's actually
the other end, the curve. This is the part that fascinates me, the bubbles, the bumps. Alan thinks a gate lock. It's a blanket. Bobby says a blanket with a piece of metal. Very good. Looks like it might
blanket. It's
a Bobby. Mattress. Thanks, Bobby. You got it right.
It's a mattress.
It's a mattress. Squeak nose.
Ding dong.
So it might be from a scale, says Ezra.
I mean, they sure look like measurement
Lisa.
marks.
Lisa just said a scale item also. So I've done a side-by-side photo here. So you can see, so there's on the left-hand side is the front of the item, and then a side view on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I have no clue.
And if you look, the bumps don't line up with those measurement marks either.
No.
And Scott just said the same thing. The notches look like a tape measure, like it's measuring something. Now,
definitely broke off the other end. It looks like there was a piece of metal attached to the other end too.
Maybe one side measured, another side did something.
Yeah, it did something.
Phil says a telegraph arm, but look at something. If you look at the lines again, and then look at the dots, it's like line dot, line dot, line dot, line dot. See that?
That's possible. Yeah.
So it could be some sort of.
Why is it bent? I don't know, bud. I have no idea. That's how it came out of the ground.
Mark just said he was thinking a scale too, where you slide a weight back and forth. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Even like the old post office scale things, they used to have those little, or the old-fashioned weight scales with that little clicker thing that would go over the top. Rob says it could be a telegraph arm. The parts that tap.
To be honest with you, I thought the same thing.
It's really cool. Yeah, the lines are making everybody think it belongs to a scale. And look at the lines. So you've got a long line, a dot, a short line, a dot, long line, dot, short line. So it's almost like a pound and a half, 2.5. You know what I mean? It's like a half mark.
I don't know about pounds, maybe ounces. It's tiny. It's not that
big.
I
know. I'm just saying pounds. We're talking. Okay, 1.5 ounces. 2.5 ounces. And the dot is what?
Shelly
That's
said
right, Shelly.
Morse code.
Quarter pound.
I'm going to give him Morse code in a minute. dot dot dash pow.
Hey, it could be, man.
Counterweight. Yep, the lines are really making them think it's a scale. It's a pretty cool piece. Like I said, I'm just going to go back to the very first piece there, where you can see that. Yeah. All right, it is time for What the from KK.
WFT.
Madison, Maine. It's colonial wheat scale. That's what George Washington used to weigh. He probably did. All right, so these are some finds that we found, that KK has found. A lot of these, this first one here is from an 1840 house. Yep, the dots and notches are for weights. And this is the back. And as you can tell, she's sizing it with her hand, so you can see. And this is the front and the back that she broke off. As we all know what that feels like.
God, it looks like an old tub stopper almost.
New spelling of WTF. Did I spell it wrong? I
On
probably did.
on the first pic.
Yeah, I think it's horse bridle too. Leather
Did
strap.
I?
The back of that.
Oh, I did. Typo. It's what? That's funny. That's me. You know me. If you text with me, you know I get typos.
It's what the frick is this?
That's right. That's what it is. Gas cover. Oh, no. Gas cover. Another horse bridle.
It's horse bridle, I think.
It looks like it's horse tack to me. It looks like it's some sort of
the leather
Rosetta,
strap right through there.
Hey, Trevor. Crap, you're late.
What's up, Trevor and Luke?
That's okay. Gas cap. Get quite a few of those same gas cap. Definitely looks like it had a strap, though. Yeah. That's the part that makes me look at definitely some sort of horse tack there. Yeah, we'll go with the horse tack. This piece is kind of cool.
It is cool.
So, as once again, it's sized with her hand. So between her fingers, you can get a good idea. It looks like it's got some sort of wiring on both ends.
I know exactly what it is.
Do you know what this is?
It's brass knuckles for midgets, and the wire was to hold it around their neck.
It's a rapper's necklace, you mean? That bar is way too big for horse tack. Hey, Relic Riser. Good to see you. Title opener. Yes, hey, Brian. So this one here, a handle for change purse. A handle for a change purse? The piece looks like it's broken. Mr. T's necklace, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of cool. At first, I thought it, when looking at it, I thought was that like barbed wire, but it's not. It looks like there's something on the other end of the wire, Karen. It's an iron handle, says Bobby. Hey, good to see you, Relic. Bill, you got it. See, Bill? John even agrees with you. Clint thinks it's a servant bell call wire link for when the wire goes around the corner. She said there was two of them, but I can't find the one that's whole. So you think it's like a spacer, a connector? It looks, yeah, it does look like it's copper wire. I don't know. That's a pretty cool piece. It'd be interesting to see if you said the other one looks whole. So if this is broken a little bit. Hello, Texas Plug Riches. Good to see you. A fence tensioner, says John. I don't know. It's kind of a cool piece.
I don't have any clue on that one.
I love this piece here.
That's a picture frame.
I only have the one picture of it. It's small. So check it out. It's to her hand again. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Bobby thinks the other piece goes to your scale, Joe. Marty's thinking, you know what this looks like to me? And I know it's not because it's so little. But doesn't it remind you kind of like the old
music
stands, little clip bars that go on the music stands?
In my head too, where they hold the paper on there. Like a trunk.
Yeah.
It's a picture frame.
Squeaks think it's a picture frame. And I mean, if you look on the side of it, I can see that it looks like it has some depth to it, maybe. A little bit of fancy. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. Yes, she does, John. But all I can see when I see this, looking at the top part and looking at the bottom part, I see the music stand paper holder that holds the little music sheets in place. Clint says he's got some in the shed. They went from the pool to the oh, okay, the first picture. He's got some of those, KK. They went from the pool to the lines of bells and the servant downstairs. That's kind of cool. Bobby says an old decorative garden ornament for this. It's really, I love this piece. Yeah, Mark is voting for sheet music holder as well. I don't know, Squeak, I can see what Squeak's seeing the picture frame.
It looks like it's busted on the one side there, but it looks like it would have continued the same way.
It's really cool. It's got a lot of fancy on the right, though. That's where I see. On the right, it kind of has a little bit of depth. Hey, Gene. Good to see you. We dig it. Shannon.
Yeah, midget music holder to go with the brass knuckles.
I think we just kind of went, let's just go into some fairy littleville. All the little elves. Good to see you. I don't know. It's a really cool piece, though. Now, this piece here, now, look at the size of it. It's solid. The wood piece was inside the unit. The top piece has a hole. It's a connector. She has an idea what she thinks this is. These were all found in a hayfield. But the wood piece was inside this heavy piece here with the little loop at the top. Any ideas?
Looks like a fence topper.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
And the wooden piece may be a shim for it.
Any idea, Squeak?
It could have been just a wooden fence post, and that was the metal topper on it.
Nope.
Yeah, I've got a couple of fence rail connectors, toppers. Karen says, I think this should be easy, but I still don't know. Yeah, another person says part of a fence. We kind of thought maybe it might have been a door weight. Also, where it kind of like went over a door type of thing, but
they go window weights.
Yeah, kind of, but I don't know.
Doesn't look heavy at all, though.
Colonial vape.
Alan says for a horse, like to pull a wagon.
What's up, Ken?
I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's a really cool piece. Not quite sure what that is.
Hey, Practical Ken, what's up?
Now, this piece is, I've got several pitches. So we're going to go through the pitches, and then I'll go back through. Once again, size to her hand to get an idea. So look at this shape of this piece. On the left-hand side is the whole piece. The right-hand picture is the bottom of it. So it's not completely flat. The next picture is a side view to get an idea, once again, of the size of it. Look at the top. Look at the little screw part. Bless you.
Thank you.
I see a heart. And this is the top views. Now, it's got a lot of holes in the top.
Vinegar shaker?
And then once again, we're looking at it from different angles. Oops. So here it is from a different angle there. That's the bottom on the right-hand side. That's a picture of the top. So I'm going to go back over to looking at the side view for a moment.
Like a shaker for like salt, pepper.
You know what it actually it looks like an old cologne or talc shaker.
Oh, now Karen just said, I assume that that's the top, or maybe it's the bottom. That's why it's WTF.
It looks like an old decorative shaker for either talc powder or cologne, like men's cologne. Because they used to actually have shaker bottles for those.
It does look like the top is threaded, but Karen, did you say you couldn't get it open?
No, I think a cap screws onto that. Actually, I think a cap screws onto that. I don't think you can
look at it.
Well, you got to open it to get stuff in it, right?
Yeah, I know. So that's what I mean. You're looking at it. So if it doesn't screw where the three lines are, does it screw at the big lip? Is that the part? Because look at the second picture, the bottom. But if you go up to it, it looks almost like that lip is able to turn.
Yeah, it looks almost
It's
like you
really
would
cute.
pick it up and screw it almost like an old light bulb for wherever it was.
Karen says it doesn't unscrew. She's tried it, and she says I think it screws into something as it is a drain for something, but it doesn't unscrew. Shannon thinks it's some sort of powder shaker. Terry thinks it's an old talcum powder shaker.
Yeah, she said it can't stand alone either.
That's the other thing. Maybe an old shower head.
If it didn't have a
See, when
closed
she
bottom.
first screw on a bedpost fan, that's what when she first sent me the first picture before she sent me the others, I was like, oh, it's a bedpost topper. Because looking at that first picture there on the left, it's kind of like, oh, it kind of looks like oh yeah, Audrey, you're right. I see a heart. I was trying to figure where the heart is. That looks like a heart, doesn't it, Squeak? Look at the center of the decal on it. It kind of looks like a heart.
With the iron going through it, it looks like a pretzel.
Yep, I can see that now. The holes are on the wrong side to be screwed into the shower head. I know what Shelly thinks it is. I don't know. This really intrigues me, this piece.
Hey, Mud Swat.
Hey, Mud Swat, good to see you. Well, you know what? If any of you can find out what any of these were, send me an email. Or if you get the item cleaned up a little bit more, send the photo again, and we'll show it again to see if we can figure out what it is. Hi, Miss Emily. This piece, I am going to try to do a little research. Hey, Darren.
He said it might look like a plumb bob.
Oh, yeah, I can see that too. We're at the bottom. Well, yeah, but not with all the holes in it, though.
Yeah, the holes throw it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the part that's confusing me.
Emily.
Ezra thinks he knows what it is. Telling you it's from a Crute set. Is that how you say it? Just scrolled by. I don't know. Well, that's where I'm going to start looking. So, yeah, this is definitely a WTF stumper. It looks like it fills from the bottom, says Bobby Livensworth. Let me go back to the bottom. That's possible. It has a plug. He thinks that could be a plug. Well, that would make sense. I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out.
I don't know. No clue.
So once again, we want your finds. Do you have an item that you don't know what it could be? Let us help you identify it on our live stream. Maybe you have something that you want us to see if we know what it is and you want to stump us. You know, it could be something that you have an idea, you know what it is, but you don't think any of us are going to guess what it is. Kind of like what Audra's piece is. I think she has an idea what it is, but it's a pretty interesting piece. So all you have to do is email your photos to Ambient Girl Digs. Please try to send them to that email address, just so I can keep them all together when I go to pull them and download them. It makes it a lot easier. And we'll find out what it is together. That's kind of cool. And everyone that sends something, they will receive, if they include their address or email me the address after the show, you'll get a little sticker thing, some stickers, and hopefully Joe's sticker when he gets his sticker. But we are going to do a giveaway. So for you, giveaway now. Huh?
Yell at Shelly.
What's she saying?
She still has my stickers.
Oh, okay. Shelly's a busy lady.
I know. But I was told by her on Sunday to bug her, so I'm bugging her.
Show her the moolah. No. But for all of you for being here tonight and taking a moment to share your thoughts and ideas of what these items could be, we're going to do a giveaway. And everyone in the chat, whether you guess something or not, you'll be included in this giveaway just for being here because we appreciate you spending your Monday nights with us. So let's see. No, there's no more photos. I need people to send more photos. All right, so I'm going to call up the giveaway tool. Let me get rid of... remove that from the studio, and I am going to...
Hey, Squeak.
Yes.
I'm picking your nose with my mouse pointer.
And this is why I've missed Joe, people.
He's got to entertain himself somehow.
That's right. So we are going to hang out tonight, and we are going to do a giveaway. You do not have to type anything in.
Hey, Emily.
As in a special word, but you do need to start typing in the chat. You can throw in a hello. You can throw in an emoji. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Clint. I will show it next week. Type in whatever you want. There are 41 people watching right now, and there are 28 entries. So if you're not typing something in the chat, it's not going to see you. Hi, David. And it's not, your name's not going to be added. So you're just going to take a second and add it in. Terry, I'm so glad that you could join us tonight. And also, Rob, welcome for being new here tonight. It was great to have you. Everyone's typing in the chat. I see monkeys. I see smiles. I see, oh, poop. I see hearts. I love hearts. And if anybody can find out what, like, Joe's item was, please let us know. That's kind of cool. I think Mark Thomas already has an idea. I think he was doing some Googling, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
He came back with a little bit of detail.
I'm sure I'll get the mystery text later.
He'll send you the photo, what he thinks it is. All right, few more minutes, people. Add it in. Type a little thing in. Don't forget, tomorrow is Tuesday, which means Digging with Deej is on at 5:30 live. Make sure you check her out. And also over at the 7 o'clock hour is Jersey History Hunter, where, as you know, right now, they have a special giveaway that's going to be going on. So you want to be part of that. Follow it. Yep, throwing in a tractor. Shelly kind of writes tractor for Farmer Eugene. Jelly beans. Black jelly beans are my favorite. I was waiting for somebody to go, ooh.
I love black jelly beans.
Good, yay. Squeak and Bill are like, no.
I barely like jelly beans. I only like the red jelly beans.
Well, you can have all the red, and we'll take the black jelly beans.
I can't even take NyQuil.
Also, Brian from You're Digging It, if you have not had a chance to check out his channel, please do. He is like this close to hitting a huge, massive milestone. I think he needs like 4 more people or 5 more people, which will be really cool. 0 candy bars, green. I love the black ones too. Yeah, see? Yay, Karen. Karen likes the black. All right, 30 seconds. Last call, 30 seconds. You snooze, you lose. You lurk. If you don't type, you can't be in. Don't be afraid, lurkers. Come to the chat. Next after this is Treasure Vortex. They have a special guest tonight over on Spreaker, their podcast. And also Detect America goes live in 1 minute over on Facebook. All right, so I'm going to give away tonight's giveaway. Do you want to know what it is?
Stickers.
Well, you'll get stickers too. I've got Andre pencils.
We're giving away Squeak tonight.
Yes.
Squeak and Squeak. You get a day with Squeak. No, I can't say that.
Did you not see him? He reacted like an owl.
He's like, yeah, get rid of her. Yes, Brian is so awesome, and definitely. So this here is for Andre pencils, which is great for cleaning some of your relics and your coins. And someone right now is going to win it. Squeak, give me a countdown.
Countdown.
Go.
Go.
What happened to the countdown?
That's her countdown. And tonight's winner is Brooklyn
Anthony.
Treasure Hunter. Anthony, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of Andre pencils.
Congrats, Anthony.
which I know you can definitely use because you find quite a bit of coinage. That will help you figure out some of those awesome coins. And once again, everyone that entered, if you want sticker pack, make sure you email me your address and I'll send that out to you. Congratulations, Anthony. We are just tapping over the 8 o'clock hour. Anything exciting before we leave, guys?
I'm still picking sweet clothes.
She has an itch over here on her face. There you go, her ear. She turned her head, tickled her ear. Once again, as always, I appreciate Bill and Squeak for being here, and it's been fabulous having Joe here tonight. And we will be back again on another Monday just for you. Thank you so much for dropping in those links, and we will see you next Monday. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Right?
Good night, everybody.
Right.
Right.
1, 2. We are going to freeze and go off the screen. Have a great week, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Everybody freeze.